Hey everybody, this is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Suncoast News and Scoop. Okay, some interesting news out there with CHS, the Venice Hospital, and communications from SMH, Sarasota Memorial Hospital, to try to keep the emergency rooms open. It appears that over the last couple of weeks, SMH made several attempts to contact the executives over there at Shorepoint and see if it's an option to leave the ER room open on a temporary basis just for a short-term lease that would allow SMH to take care of patients there. I think somebody actually floated this idea. I believe it was a doctor that I put on my Scoop page. And unfortunately, I guess Shorepoint said thanks, but no thanks. Their leadership team said, see you later. We don't want anything to do with it. It's being reported that Ed Lavelle, the city manager, approached the hospital to see if they could do something. He said they were receptive, but he has not heard back. When you look at the numbers, is this concerning? Yeah, a lot of people that have posted on the Suncoast News and Scoop have said that it's going to be a major impact because hospital beds are already full. There's already long wait times. I guess about 30% of the Venice EMS transports used to go to Shorepoint, and now that 30% is going to head over to SMH. And if our beds are full now, what type of nightmare scenario will be occurring when snowbird season starts? It's funny. You're hearing. I watched City Council again yesterday. I watch it all the time. I just don't always talk about it. But they didn't mention, not one of the council members, from what I remember, I didn't hear one of them mention anything about Sarasota Memorial. So I was kind of surprised that Ed Lavelle said he reached out and talked to him because he hasn't mentioned it. So it's been basically just over 2 weeks since they notified Venice that they were pulling the plug and shutting the doors down. And our political leadership has been gone, all except one former political leader. And we all know him, John Hollick, Mayor Hollick. Served 3 terms. I ran against him once. Knew I would get beat, but said he has to have someone run against him. He is quite concerned too. He spoke up about it. He said, "Look, he's hearing what I'm hearing, that it's there's not enough beds. It's going to be a crisis come snowbird season. Something needs to be done." SMH on their side of the house says, "Look, we're going to make some changes. We're going to try to make some adjustments to the existing space in our emergency room to try to accommodate." It's not going to be much, folks. They're going to expedite the expansion of their 110-bed hospital, which is good. However, that's not expected to be completed for 2 years, 2024. So it's going to be a tricky situation comes, another month or two? What's going to happen? And the problem is, folks, it's not just that a lot of people are coming here. It's that a lot of elderly people are coming here. People that tend to need the emergency room more so. What kind of options are there? It's really concerning. It's something that I'm concerned about. And I don't know if it's because I own a medical billing company, been in that field for 20 years, and I know what happens out there. I don't know if it's that, but or if it's just that I'm a concerned resident of the city of Venice, and I see some issues with going on. Especially like my mother-in-law lives with me. She's got dementia. She's very sick. Had several heart attacks. What's going to happen if she's having another heart attack and the beds are all full? So a lot of concerns. I just wish we had more from the leadership of our political leadership. Ed Lavelle reaching out and then just letting it drop off. He is a city manager. A lot of people don't realize it. They think the mayor is everything. The mayor is more ceremonial. You do a lot of the, you go out and you do speeches, the events. You're the figurehead basically for the council. You do sit on the council and lead the meetings. You used to have a lot more power. You can do pillar of the community. But a lot of that power was taken away because Mayor Hollick, who joined the committee and basically wanted to strip Feinside of a lot of the powers. But we're in this situation now. Hopefully a solution comes up. Hopefully someone brings something to the table. It's going to be hard, though, if Shorepoint is refusing to talk to anyone, return calls, or is just dismissing SMH on a very valid offer. What's your thoughts? This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with the Suncoast News and Scoop.